Hey there, this is Josh from Career Services at Tyndale's Center for Academic Excellence, and welcome to the Finding Your Way video series. In this brief series, we're going to take a look at a model for understanding your long-term life journey, both professionally and a bit personally. This video is going to focus on step 2 of the model, which is identifying your mission. If you've not already watched step 1, I strongly recommend going back and doing so. I'll leave a link in the comments below to it, but this video is pretty important because it covers your calling, and your calling is foundational to identifying your mission. Similar to your calling, your mission also isn't about the specific job you have. You see, there's many different types of job titles a person can have, and you could be a teacher, a counselor, a caregiver, or some sort of service provider, but there is quite a difference between being and doing. There's a difference between teaching and being a teacher, counseling and being a counselor, caring and being a caregiver. Because teaching, counseling, caring, creating, leading, empowering, all those wonderful verbs and more, these are just actions that can be expressed in a myriad of different ways, and not just in one career or job. You have so many strengths, skills, and passions, and you're likely going to use those in a number of different ways and places that are unique to you throughout your entire life. So rather than your mission being about a specific job you have, it's more about what you do generally. It's how you express your calling. Your mission is what you are generally trying to accomplish with your life. It is the general role you play, the general function you serve in society, and it's how you generally express your calling. Practically speaking, it's how you practice being you. So in the last video, we discussed your personal values, your personal strengths, unique characteristics. I want you to look at those things in this way. These are what motivate you in life. But now we want to look at what they motivate you to do with your life. So I'd like you to reflect on the following questions. Feel free to write about them if you like, because similar to the exercise that I provided in the previous video, these could be a good set of questions to set a time or two and to write and reflect on and brainstorm for a period of time. So, first question is, what are you most passionate about in life? What activities do you most express your values and your personality through? What just makes sense for you in that way? What types of activities give you joy and keep you energized? What makes you just say, wow, I could do this all day? And then what special skills or talents do you have that you're proud of? What special causes appeal to you the most? By answering questions like these, we're trying to figure out what's natural to you, what springs forth from your identity and who you are. Because chances are your mission is to keep doing more of what you're naturally gifted at, more of what makes sense for you, more of what keeps you energized, fulfilled, and full of life. But I want to make one thing clear here. This is not about being self-serving and only trying to do what we enjoy, because we could easily define your mission in this way as being selfish and self-centered. But the thing is, yes, we want to avoid being selfish and self-centered and all that, but there is a profound difference between being selfish and knowing yourself, having a self. And that is what we're talking about here today. We're talking about who you are, and we're talking about how you are that person. Because look if we capitalize on your gifts and what keeps you going, what keeps you growing, and what keeps you thriving, then naturally you're going to be better at fulfilling the roles you have in life. You're going to be a better steward of your life. And the fact that you might actually enjoy the work that you do and the roles that you have, and you go on to live a fulfilling life at the same time, hey, that's just a nice bonus at this point. So, take some time to brainstorm some of these questions. Here they are again. But you may want to take time to evaluate patterns of your life as you go through these questions. The ways you express yourself and what it is you do or that you have done. What patterns do you see amongst all this that excites you? And once you've identified some of those patterns, consider coming up with a mission statement, or two, or even three, about the things that make sense for you to do in life. Your statement might say something like, my mission is to blank. My mission is to counsel marriages and families, or to teach the next generation, or to care for the underprivileged. However, notice some of these mission statements are a little more specific and some are a little more open-ended or broad or vague. You don't necessarily need to have a mission statement that's super specific or open-ended, though. As a rule of thumb, generally you want the specificity of your mission statement to match your level of passion for it. After all, you don't want to have a very specific mission statement that you're not actually that excited to work towards. Because chances are, though, if you're actually passionate about doing something, you're probably going to be more intentional and specific about it, and creating a mission statement for that might be easier. Anyways, let's recap. Your mission is what you are practically, but generally, trying to accomplish in your life. It is motivated by your calling, because your calling is who and what you are, and your mission is how you are that person. Your mission is what you're motivated to do as that unique person that you are. Anyways, this has been Josh from Career Services. I will see you in the next video, Step 3, Discovering and Identifying Your Career. Bye.